Hmm? Oh, well, you could have given me a signal.
But you always do the intro.
It's been a while.
But you do the
Hey.
intro every single time.
Oh, we didn't do the level. I thought we did it.
What? Not this one, no. We stopped at the first level.
Okay, so we're back after that rather confusing last session. If we even put it up, we'll probably put it up. We got a new mic set up. Torrent is using a separate one as me. We're gonna see if that works out okay.
Hopefully it does, because this is actually a lot easier. I can concentrate so much better.
Yeah, neither of us have to lean into the mic. That's nice.
Like, I have my own setup, and he has his own setup.
I probably just blew out my own mic from cracking up.
Okay, let's try that again. Anyway, this is the second level of the Rockstar. Oddly enough, for a desert-themed planet, it's not so much desert-shaped. In fact, this kind of looks like something that would be on the Pop Star when you think about it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I never even bothered paying attention.
Now, I really got to be careful here, because Kirby carries a lot of momentum in this game. That's why I keep dying on that part. I did it a lot during the practice run, too. I kept getting crushed by those pillars.
Yeah. Although, one of the times he was able to, like, hop across the top of the pillars, and it was pretty hype. I was pretty wet.
No comment. None.
So I was mentioning earlier, we can see all of this is like 3D modeled, and it would be incredible if someone like would make a mod so you could see it from like behind Kirby, like first person. That'd be insane. I mean, there wouldn't be a right side of the screen, but like, think how cool that would be.
And there's a reason I got the stone power up here, because in the next level you need this power up to get the one of the crystals, and they don't give this power up to you in the next stage. So if you don't know that beforehand, you have to replay this level to get that power up.
Yeah, it seems to be a reoccurring thing in Kirby where you have to go back if you want specific powers, like the goddamn UFO. I mean, it's never necessary, but like, why wouldn't you get it?
Now the first crystal is here, so we have to kind of go through a little bit of a maze right here. And then watch out, those guys can hit you. Like that.
Perfect. First try. No one will cut out the first try.
Yeah, I got in some good practice, and believe me, I'm doing a lot better than during the practice run.
I got no practice, and believe me, I'm probably going to do just as poorly on my first.
Sand crystals down here. The ones in here are actually pretty easy. The last ones you kind of have to go out of your way to look for, but these ones are kind of straightforward.
This is where the thing comes out of the ceiling, right? Yeah.
Wait, you mean this?
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh.
Whatever, same thing. Not cheating.
No, it's not.
That's the one thing I don't like about this game, is that Kirby has such good flying powers. You can avoid most of the traps and obstacles if you just float the whole time.
I didn't see that one coming.
Was it camouflage? He's giving me a bad face right now. Don't worry, that's an inside joke. We're never gonna explain it. Don't worry about it. It'll be in the description. I'm sure someone actually got it with no context.
Yeah, now, what this means though is that I lost my stone power up. So I'm gonna have to go back and get it. Maybe.
No, they got stone stuff outside, I think.
Oh, I forgot about this power up. Needle and cutter. The jaws.
Yeah. I think it looks cool. Oh, you can hit things from above.
You can hit things from above.
Never mind. I was gonna say, like, that doesn't seem as useful, but screw me. That's the best power ever. Aside from the drill.
The drill becomes very important later on.
Yeah, what does rock and ice do again?
Um,
Because I remember there's the ice thing you just killed.
it creates that, it creates that little puck thing that kind of spins around and slides. It's really you just slide into enemies.
I remember this is one of the few places you could easily get fire and ice at the same time.
That one just turns you into an ice cube and then you melt. And it does damage when you touch enemies while you're doing it.
Perfect. Yeah, cannon to smash. Get that hammer out.
Did we do a King Dedede part yet? Like, have we played as King Dedede? I think this is the first time you do it.
Yeah, I think it's the first. Yeah, because we restarted, so.
Yep.
It's still super early
Now
in the
with
game.
King Dedede, you get this third crystal here in the segment, so that's that.
But he feels so stiff.
And then it's not that bad. Well, I mean,
It's not that
it is pretty stiff, but
doesn't help that he looks like he's running really fast while he's hardly moving in place.
this puzzle is a little bit more intimidating the very first time you do it, but once you get used to this game, it's kind of instinct on where to go next.
Isn't the level like almost over?
It is over.
Okay. I say, like, I didn't remember much after that.
Well, that's because there is nothing after that.
Oh, I forgot my eating motions don't register on my mic.
No, they don't.
I could, like, disgustingly chew.
Now, before we go to this level, I have to quickly go back and get the stone power-ups, because I lost them the first time.
Now, I wasn't actually aware that you could, just get them and then leave, but I didn't know you could do that.
It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, it's pretty handy.
Now, I don't remember if you only need one stone power-up or if you need two, because I know on the cutter one you only need one, but I'm not going to take any chances, and I'm just going to take a second one.
Be extra sick.
Actually, there's a faster way to do this. I don't have to... Because I keep it, I can just replay and then get to
Wow.
the first one again.
This is some hard, like, save scumming, even though there's no saving, but...
It's autosave, when you think about it.
The original autosave.
Oh, okay.
It just disappeared!
Well, yeah, I hit the enemy while it was in its attacking animation.
So it just cancels out because of that?
Yep.
Wow. I don't think I ever just ran into
When
that.
it's in that animation, it's being treated as if it's attacking with a weapon or something, and that destroys the thing that I throw at it.
Oh. I pointed out earlier when we were doing our professional run-through test or whatever. Those look a lot like goddess cubes from Skyward Sword.
Oh, I thought you were going to mention that this place looks underwater, because the stuff
Well,
looks like
also-
coral in the background.
Yeah, well, I said, well, hey, what's the fire enemies doing underwater? And Torn here gave me the excellent observation of, we're not underwater, you idiot. I was like, oh.
And this is where you need stone. To get under here and grab the first crystal right here.
I really like the way those, well, I don't know how to describe them, you know, the little orbs they look with the little hue around it.
Wait, are you talking about those, wait, which enemies? There's a
You
lot
just
like
passed
that.
them.
Is it like the,
They look like...
I don't know their names. I think this is like the only Kirby game they show up at.
Mm,
Oh, and make sure you take this left path here so you can fight the mini-boss and get the second crystal.
yeah, you don't want to go back. You don't want to have to scum it again.
Speaking of scumming,
Mm,
and then you'll land here and get the second crystal. Now anyway, what was that you were saying about the enemies before?
I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It still cracks me the fuck up. Like, I don't even understand how they got there to begin with.
Oh, now that you mention underwater, there is actually an underwater segment later on.
Of course. We don't want to spoil it. For anyone who hasn't played this, what was it, 1990 something?
90. Actually, I think this is 2000.
Wow, that's late. Like Duck Dodgers.
To be honest, I don't remember. I might have confused that with another game.
I'm pretty sure Duck Dodgers was 2000. Because I know how much people love that game. Get hyped for our Let's Play of Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century.
24th and a half?
Did you never watch Duck Dodgers?
No.
Did you ever watch Buck Rogers?
Nope.
Do you literally, like, hate everything?
Maybe.
Now, next you're gonna say you have never seen Flash Gordon.
That would also be a true statement.
Next you're gonna say you've never seen Flesh Gordon, the pornographic parody of Flash Gordon.
Well, I've definitely not seen that one.
You should see it. I haven't actually seen it, but I've heard it has some really good stop motion penises.
That's fantastic.
Like there's actually a monster in
Don't
the shape.
comment.
The stop motion is a wonderful gift that has been taken away from us.
Oh, and right here, obviously, if you see a star, you can expect one of these to fall.
It looks like someone fell for it anyway, though.
Twice.
Oh,
I'm in a rush.
Dude, that was clutch.
Now, I know there's going to be one falling right there. It was a bit later than normal, I think. Anyway, third crystal.
Yeah.
And end of the level, I think.
Yep. Don't get that ice cream. Ah.
I will always go for the 1-ups at that end minigame. And now the final stage of Rockstar. Now one thing important here is that you need to make sure you get that missile, and it is the only one, so be careful not to lose it, because you need the bomb power up here.
You know,
and yes, there was a witch in the background for no reason.
Yeah, I was gonna mention. Does she actually show up ever again?
I think there's another level.
Secret
Actually,
final
I think
boss.
it's the first level of the final stage where you see another one.
Secret final boss.
Spoilers.
No, I wasn't. That was your fault.
Just kidding. Spoilers, Kirby is the final boss. Because of how badly he controls. Dealing with Kirby's clunky controls in this game is the true final boss.
Yeah, it's a little rough. But the game's good enough to make up for
Well,
it.
it's a 2D Nintendo 64 game. Plus it's Kirby, so who cares?
Don't get hit. I just took my advice.
Oh, this room.
Yeah, this will take a while.
This is the waiting room.
Grab your snacks.
I like
folks.
to call this place the waiting room because there is a lot of waiting here.
Yeah.
Lots of waiting.
The suspense kind of dies. They even. Yeah, it really just kind of.
Okay, now this is where I gotta be careful and make sure that I don't accidentally hit it while it's attacking. Okay, there we go. Once you got this light bulb power up right here, you're good to go.
For a second, I thought you were about to just jump into the next room.
No.
It looked like it.
This right here is the gameplay that defined the 90s. The one that we miss.
I miss it.
So do I.
I prefer this to like in the new Super Mario's, where if you fail enough, they just give you free items.
Oh, yeah. Now this room right here, this is why we needed the light bulb. Star, moon, water. Now that will change every time you do it, so there's no way you can actually just memorize it and then just do it on another game. You have to... I forgot what it was.
Star, moon, water.
Star, moon, water. Star, moon, water. And then it should have appeared at the end. Yep, there it is. And that's crystal number 2.
If I remember correctly, you told me that if you mess up, you have to redo it, right?
Yep. Okay.
Perfect. As intended. It really doesn't matter when he can just fly forever, basically.
Yep. Though there is, I don't know if it's already shown up in one of our other videos, but Kirby does have a jumping limit.
Yeah, it was when I fucked up. Ooh. There it was. Kirby and the cunning shards. Nah, third time's the charm. He'll get it for sure. That hyper button mashing. Yeah, I was asking earlier, like, what is this? Is some kind of spaceship or something? Look at that.
Now, if you jump on those blocks while they're moving, it will accelerate you.
Cool. Yeah,
Third crystal.
Most Kirby bosses in this game can, well, mini bosses.
Correction, most Kirby mini bosses in any Kirby game.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Well, no, I would say that these mini bosses are among the easiest.
It's pretty bad. They don't actually, I don't remember. Is the hammer guy in this one?
Hammer guy?
Yeah, the one that always has the hammer.
The monkey?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's in this.
Because that's yeah, I was gonna say, because that one's usually one of the tougher for me. Not that any of them are really that hard, but
Yep. Anyway, now we go to the boss.
yeah, don't forget to get all the shards in this one.
Yep. All one of them. That we get inevitably.
Unless you fail.
Now, the first phase of this boss is don't get hit. That's all you do. There's no way to fight it. There's no way to do damage to it. Kind of just gotta wait it out.
Well, I mean, sometimes you gotta be patient for the best bosses. I actually really like this boss, even though, you know, not much happens, but it's pretty original.
There are other bosses in this game I prefer.
I like the last boss.
Which one?
Spoiler. The first one.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, because he has all the abilities.
Spoilers.
I mean, he has none of the abilities.
Not that the audience knows what that means.
I mean, he has none of the abilities. But I usually go in raw with no, like, abilities for Kirby, and just do it straight up.
I always go in with abilities.
No,
Not that they matter, because...
he knocks him out.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like doing it raw. It's fun. You gotta put some difficulty into the fight.
But now phase 2, and for this one I actually don't like to use power-ups, because it is much easier to just swallow and then throw the...
Much easier to swallow.
Really? Really? You're gonna turn this into that? Well, then again... But yeah, doing this is much easier than actually trying to jump it, because when you jump into it with an ability, you're risking the chance... Actually, you're risking pretty much the inevitable that you're going to jump right into it and you will take damage. Because when you do this, you're doing it ranged and they're constantly moving, so it's much safer and much easier to do this way.
No, I can't help but notice you're not really paying attention to the colors. Have you determined it's faster to just not care?
What? I don't really pay attention. I just do whatever.
Because you hurt them a lot more if you hit them with their colors.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's like.
Does it really matter?
Yeah. Wait, where'd the desert come from?
We boarded the ship from a desert.
Weren't we on a tower? What is this, the Kirby anime? Oh no, the brush is gonna get greasy.
Wait, did that meat just bounce like rubber?
Well, don't worry about it. Synthetic.
And now we move on to the Aqua Star in the next video. See you then.